I know for some of you this title made you cringe inside. I have heard from many that say, well, I don't love myself, but I respect myself. There I ask you to go deeper with this thought and ask yourself, what is love to you? Is it not the ability to respect yourself for your perceived flaws and assets as you would a person you love? To respect yourself enough, isn't it to surround yourself with others who respect you too? This is what loving yourself means to me. It does not mean hugging or touching yourself and giving yourself compliments as a lover would. It means respecting yourself and valuing who you are. So how do you do that actually? I feel I can speak about this now, when before I had no idea and was lost in a sea of vague feelings about who I am. I can say that it is a part of your spiritual awakening and the ability to see beyond your limited physical body and brain. It requires you to see into your own soul. Through acts of self-reflection and meditation, you can discover this. Through deep contemplation of the self without fear, this can happen. It is also an art that you can practice, and it gets better over time. It will take time and effort to love yourself, but with practice, daily, it will become part of your natural behavior. All I can say is loving yourself comes easily to those who can forgive themselves and others, and live in a state of constant self-improvement themselves. Not in an anxious way that searches frantically for the next self-help material, but in a gentle flow of learning from mistakes and experiences, and moving beyond them when new perspectives are added to your mind. Let go of trying to fit in with others and what society wants of you, and just listen to the voice within. Part of loving yourself is learning how to authentically express your non-harmful uniqueness in the world, and allowing yourself to be comfortable with that side of you that was hiding all along. Part of why you don't love yourself is that you don't know who you are yet. That is my theory, and I know it opens other doors to questions, but I am a big advocate on the wildest and most imaginative personalities coming through people on Earth to enhance living on Earth for all. As long as you are not hurting others, then self-expression is your game in life, an avatar to authentically live as that brings forth your best qualities to surface, and the gifts you have to share with others. It is true, the more you express your authentic soul and use your gifts and abilities, you will appreciate the person you are, seeing how much you really do matter, and are much more than a cog in the machine of the universe. But there is a whole universe inside of you, waiting to be expressed in each lifetime. Forgive yourself for the past events and move forwards. Decide with me today to do that. If you are not ready, then let my words sink in and slowly germinate within your soul. All souls are here to learn and to grow. We are blossoming seeds, and Earth is our place of cultivation in this reality. Forgive others and forgive yourself for old events in the past that you hold on to, and see yourself as a constantly evolving entity instead. Accept that you are not perfect yet, but may be reaching ultimately for a state of perfection, and on one layer, that state of perfection means to allow all your multi-dimensional selves to exist without judgment of them. If you don't love yourself because of the way you look and the expectations you have, I suggest you start to focus on qualities and traits beyond the physical world that you can feel instead. Because beauty is truly skin deep, and if you don't see your own beauty, then it will be harder for others to, because you won't be open to receive those messages from the universe telling you how beautiful you are, and beyond the physical observations, looking at your soul. That lack in confidence comes out, and it gives the messages to others you aren't ready for others to truly love you yet. Be patient and take time. Self-love starts as a small seed and blooms over time. Please do not expect to wake up one day and see that you love yourself without doing the work to reveal the true beauty of you. Through the process of self-expression, exploration of who you are, forgiveness, and acceptance of yourself, then a bigger respect will come into view, and you will start to accept things in your life that align to that respect of love for yourself, and will walk away from things that don't align to your new higher set values for yourself, and will stay with those that can appreciate you in the same way that you can appreciate your own self. Fall in love with yourself so that others get the permission to as well. When you open the door to self-love, you allow others to be able to love you as well. The whole cosmos rushes in to embrace you when you start to truly see your worth. Your thoughts of self-love create the reality of others who can love you back and appreciate all the parts of you that you love within yourself, and they accept and understand the things you hate about yourself as you learn to accept and understand your shortcomings that you are still working on through daily awareness increasing and the consciousness expanding as you go through your life. To love oneself is to not take yourself so seriously all the time, to learn to laugh at yourself as well as take things seriously that mean something to you in balance. When you start living your authentic truth within, unafraid of what others think, you will finally know what it truly means to love yourself, because you will finally know who you are. Many people think that you must be perfect in order to love yourself first, and so people wait until their life is all aligned and everything they want can be obtained before they mentally decide to love who they are. However, what you soon learn is that on the road to reach this perfection is when you realize that it is when the loving starts to take place, as you watch yourself achieve and overcome obstacles you never thought you could. Perfection may not be reached in this lifetime, although I believe a state of perfection exists for all souls. However, it resides in the highest dimension of existence and experience itself. I do not see reaching this state of perfection as the goal to actualization, but rather the journey along the way that brings forth lessons and increases wisdom and the capacity to love oneself and others. Plant a small seed with me today of compassion and understanding for yourself, and promise yourself that this is the lifetime that you will learn to see your worth and value. This is the life that you will see those fruits from that seed later, opening you up into a greater experience of joy and freedom in life, supported by the wings of love for your own soul while living.